Okay, in this episode we are going to learn about how to overload a constructor in a Java program. So like a method, you can also overload a constructor. So you can get the idea very clear from this example. So here I am going to create a class called box. So we need to find out the volume for this box. So we need three variables: double, height, width, and depth. Okay, so we have to find out the volume for this box. So public double get volume, okay, and here create a double value here, double variable here, volume equal to height into width into depth. Okay, so now we have to initialize these three variables. So before we have to return this result, return volume. Okay, now we have to initialize these three variables: height, width, and depth. So for that, here I am going to use a constructor. So create a constructor for this class. Now initialize these variables. So we need three arguments here: double height, double width, and final one double depth. Okay, now here I am going to make the initialization. So this dot height equal to height, this dot depth equal to depth, and the final one this dot width equal to width. Okay, so now here I am going to create an object for this class. The class name is box. So create an object box, name it as box, equal to new box, and specify three values: 3, height is 3, and width is 2, and depth is 4. Okay, now find out the volume. System.out.println volume for box equal to we can simply call the volume method using this object. So box dot get volume. Okay, suppose here we have to pass three values for the constructor because the constructor need three double arguments. Suppose here we have to find out the volume of the cube, volume of a cube. In the case of a cube, the value for height, depth, and width are same. That means the value for the height, depth, and width are same. So in that case, if the box is a volume, using this same constructor, you have to pass the same volume three times because this constructor contain three arguments. Suppose you want to pass only one value for a cube, that means all the dimensions for the cube are same. In such case, you need to override this constructor. So here I am going to override this constructor with a different signature, double length. So here in this case, the value for height, and depth and width all are same. So this is called the constructor overloading. Here we use the same constructor but with a different signature. On the first case there is 3 arguments are present, but in the second case there is only one single argument is present. This is called constructor overloading. So in the case of a cube, we have to create another object for cube box. I name it as cube equal to new box with only one argument, say 2.5. Okay, now we have to find out the volume of the cube. So copy this statement. Volume for cube equal to box dot get volume. Instead of box, we have to use the second object cube. Okay, now we can check the program, clear the output, run the program. Here is the volume of box 24 and volume of cube 15.625. So this is how we overload a constructor. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching. See you in the next episode.